I gotta say, I really like the box. It will make setup a lot faster. Hey everyone, this is Thecos and welcome to today's reboxing of the Bullet Cubed. That's like the big box, the storage big box for the game Bullet, which I absolutely love. And I know I still haven't brought you any videos on the game yet, but I will definitely bring you a few playthroughs quite soon. So before we get started, as usual, grab yourself a cup of tea and let's do this. All right, there we go. So I just brought you the unboxing recently, just a few days ago, and now I will just show you how I put everything back in here. I think this is like pretty simple how to put everything in here, but I still want to show you that. So first of all, let's open the box. Then we have like the welcome thing, and also we do have an explanation here of how to put everything in the box, but I still just want to show you myself. So at the top, we have the rulebook. You could put like 2 rulebooks in here because it's like for hard and star, but the rules don't change. The rules are the same, so I just chose Bullet Hard. I just don't know why. I just did. Then also you have like this setup sheet that I put in here. And also I do have, they're in German, but I do have 2 rule summaries for the free-for-all and for the co-op and solo game. And also I found this, I think I found this on BoardGameGeek. There actually is like a rule summary of the boss battle, which I like play most. So that is really cool. So we take this out. And then here we have here the sights. It depends like how many, like if you have like both base games or just one of them. I have both, that's why I have 8 in here. If you only have one base game, you would only have 4 of these sights. Then here on the right, I have the manual for Zhao. And that's one of the characters, actually. So C.U. Zhao, that's like one of the characters here. It actually comes with like its own booklet, which is pretty hilarious. Then here on the left, we have the token tray. So how I did it here, because there's not really enough room for everything like perfectly, but I put like the team tokens here on the right, and also a few here on the left, as you can see. These are all the green ones here. And then here, these are the, for the versus mode, the power-ups. It just barely fits to get all in here. But if you like angle them like this and have like the same number of tokens in here, it just fits. You just need to angle them, otherwise the lid won't close. And then also, we have like all of these different tokens in here. So what I did is the ones that you need for pretty much like every game, like the shield tokens up here, and also the stamina tokens, and also the, where is it? The intensity token marker. It's somewhere in here, like the one with the fire, there it is, with the fire icon. And then also there's like another shield token here that's like for one of the heroines or bosses. I think for one of the bosses. So I just put that with the other shield tokens, and also the die for the precursor die heroine. And then like all of the other tokens, what I did is I took like the ones that you have several of. So that means like the colored here ones, the crosshair, and also like the one with the face. I put all of those in one because they're like several of the same. And then I put like the other single ones in here that seem to work for me. There is a little bit of room for more tokens, but there will also be more heroines released. Then we have here the intensity track. That's like where it belongs on the left. And on the right, at the top, you have all of the different character boards. So I actually sorted them alphabetically. I will show you in a moment why, because usually I just handed out these, and people could just, like the other players could just choose whichever heroine they wanted to play as, but I do it differently now. So that's why I put them in alphabetical order, so I can find them immediately. And I always have like both player boards right next to each other, so I can easily just find whatever I'm looking for, or if I want to face the boss, I can do that as well. And then below that, I just put it like the other way around, like face down, so you see like the artwork. But here also in alphabetical order, I put all of the lore sheets for the characters here, and so you can hand those out like whenever players have chosen their character. So that all fits really well, and there still is room, a little bit of extra room here but that is intentional because, well, they just released another, or they just like ended another GameFound campaign with more characters. But I think that's gonna be the last one, I think, because not so much room here anymore. So I think that should be the last one. All right, so when we then take this out, we have a few more things down here. So first of all, we have the bags with the bullets in here. They actually both do fit if you have two of them. I do, because if you have both base games, you have like 2 sets of bullets, which is important if you want to play with more than 4 players. If you don't have the wooden bullets, you will definitely have more room here, but it also does fit with the wooden bullets. But what I have found out is that it all fits better if you put the bags at the bottom first, and you put them actually like above this. There's like this separation here, but I actually put them like above, so I can put them right next to each other. Okay, like this. So I pat it out, and then I can put the bags in here, because this way you can distribute them more easily. You can just like just like feel around a little bit and just try to put like the bullets like in the specific positions here, so it actually kind of flat. It is very, very tight, but it does work. And then we have like the 2 card trays here. I don't even think I need to take them out. I can just open them like this. There we go. So as you can see here, I have all of the characters in here, all of the different ones. So I've also sorted those alphabetically, of course. So let me just take them out. So if I hold them to the camera, you should be able to see that they are all sorted alphabetically here, starting with Adelheid and then go all the way down here. And then also, of course, we have the cards in the other character tray there. Oh, just give me a moment. There, it all continues all the way up to Zuri. The interesting thing is, for reference, you see there's a lot here in the reference tab. That is because, oh, by the way, I just put these here as a placeholder because, yeah, there are more cards coming and there is still a bit of room here. So I do have like all the reference cards here. But what I also did online on BoardGameGeek, there is actually someone, I wanted to do those, make those myself, but luckily somebody already made those. These are randomizer cards for all characters so far released. For all of them, at least like for the heroines, not for the bosses. But for the heroines. So there is a randomizer online, but I think it's much cooler if you actually give these to people. So what you can do is you can just take all the easy ones. You just give like each player one of the easy ones and one of the hard ones, and then they can choose whichever they want, or you give the entire stack around, and then everybody can like choose their heroine. It's very cool because you have the name, you have the image, because maybe some people just want to choose intrinsically depending on the look. Then you have the difficulty here, and also you have like the power, not directly the power, but like a description of how this heroine works. And that is really cool. This way everybody can then choose like the heroine the way they want to. Yeah, so I think that is really, really cool. And that's why I put like the heroine boards all in alphabetical order, because now you can choose the heroines like this, which is much easier than actually having these large heroine boards. Also, there's a deck of cards in here, but that's just because Yuki actually does play with a deck of cards. And that is it. That is already it. So you have your cards here on the left, and on the right, you just put those, come on, put those in here. Then here at the bottom, you put these 8 bags, or 4 if you only have one base game. You put the bags with the bullets on top. Then you wiggle them around a little bit, so they are as flat as possible. Then you take this plastic insert here, put it on top, just like this. Here on the left you have the intensity track, and then the components on top. Then you put the sights on top, either 4 or 8, depending on how many you have. And here on the right you have the lore sheet at the bottom and the player boards at the top. Come on, there we go. And then this one doesn't really matter, but I just put it here for now. The Zhao manual, and then the rules on top. Then you just close the top lid here and close this. And with that, the box is packed. I gotta say, I really like the box. It will make setup a lot faster. Everything fits in here well. It is just, if you have sleeved everything and you have everything, it's really heavy. It's a really heavy box, but everything is in here. It looks really nice. I hope it's sturdy. but at the moment it looks quite good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to breaking this open the next few days, maybe even today, and playing a few games again, because I haven't played Bullet in a month or two, and solo I haven't played it even longer time, so I definitely want to break this out today again. I was just kind of waiting for the big box because it was kind of cumbersome to like do that with my own storage solution, if you can call it a storage solution. So much better now. Alright, well, and that concludes my reboxing of Bullet Cubed, the big box for the game Bullet. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for sticking to the very end. As usual, I would like to thank you all for your support, especially I want to give a shout out to my generous patrons. The biggest thanks go to Thecos for supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that, I truly appreciate that. You can also support me by watching, liking, and commenting on my videos, subscribing to my channel, supporting me on Patreon, and joining my Discord server to hang out with me and my amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very next video on my Discord server. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.